Hello guys, and welcome to the last video of week 2, and in this video I will tell you about the feature scaling and feature selection. So feature scaling and feature selection is the part of feature engineering that we discussed in our previous video, in which I tell you about how to handle the missing data and how to encode the categorical variables. If you don't watch these two videos, please check the link in the description about these two videos, and then we will start about the feature scaling and feature selection. So feature scaling and feature selection is a part of feature engineering that are processed to create new variables or transform the existing new variables so that it can be easily understood by our machine learning model, understand the relationship between the variables, so that easy for that model to predict or to forecast any kind of thing that we want. Okay, so as I here import all the necessary libraries that I just need for the feature scaling and feature selection process. Okay, so this is my financial data that I just raw data created here. It has these kind of variables: date, stop, price, volume, revenue, and target. That target variable is just a binary variable like 0 and 1. Okay, so in this way, the first process I have to do is to check for the missing values, but there are like no kind of missing values are here, so we don't need to handle any kind of missing values. Then our next step is to check for the categorical variables. Categorical variables are there, so we need to encode them. So I use the label encoder here. So label encoder will do just one thing: it will encode these variables in the form of 0, 1 or 2 in that way. Okay, then we need to like create our x or y split. So this is our target variable, so that is y, and all other columns are included in our x. So we just use that, and then we need to use the split set training, and we can put into the test and training sets, and here it is our x train. So you see there is no target variable here. Okay, now we need to do the feature scaling. So why we do the feature scaling, why it is required, what is standard scaling, what is min-max scaling, I already discussed in my previous video. You can check that video, link in the descriptions or in the I button. Okay, so here I use the standard scaler here. The standard scaler will do one thing: it will just scale all the values which are having mean is equal to 0 and standard deviation is equal to 1. So in that way, this all my data got scaled, and we don't need the column that is date column. We just drop that column. Okay, we just only care about these 4 columns, and then we use the feature selection. So I use the select k-best method here that will select the features on the basis of the app class function, and like there are like so many feature selection methods are there, and we will discuss about all of them in our next videos. Okay, so here you just see that I just select k is equal to 4, so it will select at best 4 features. Like I have like these only 4 features are here. If I just selected here 3, so it will just select the best 3 features out of these 4 features. So in that way, it just select and make the x train and x test data sets. Okay, then I just call my classification data set, fit my data and predict, and we see accuracy is 100%. Accuracy got 100% because my data I used, it is very small data set, that's why accuracy is 100%. But in real world scenario, you will get the accuracy around like 80%, 90% in some of the cases if your model is too good. Okay, so the next part in this video, we will build a kind of a stock sentiment predicting project. So in this project, I will have the data, I will have the text processing library, that is TextBlob, and then I will use the sentiment analysis. Okay, so let's just say we have this kind of a data here. Like we can extract these kind of text from the Twitter as well, from Reddit as well, and many more sites as well, and then we want to predict that what people are saying about a certain topic. So whether everybody is about positive about them, negative about them, or like neutral about them. We want to know that. So we have these kind of headings here. We want to know then which of this heading produced to which category. It is from the negative, positive, or neutral. So for that kind of thing, I use the TextBlob library. So TextBlob library has a direct function to calculate the sentiment. So here it is. I use that on the headline and apply TextBlob products, get sentiment and get polarity. So polarity is always from 0 to 1. Okay, so in that way, when I just apply that and get the label as well, if my polarity is greater than 0, then positive, less than 0, then negative, else it is neutral. Okay, so I just got this kind of thing. So if it is 0, then it is all neutral, but if it is greater than 0, it is positive. So we see that these are the positive sentiments, these are the negative sentiments. So in that way, you can like build a very scalable project as well by extracting the data from Twitter, Reddit, or any kind of platform which can provide you a certain text about some topics. And then you can build your own sentiment analysis project about a certain stock. Like we can extract data from the Twitter about a certain company as well, and you get to know what are people saying about that company. Are they negative about it, positive about it? So in that way you will get to know if the stock might go up or stock might go down. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and in our next video we'll talk about the more interesting stuff about building a more scalable machine learning model with real world data and with real world machine learning models. And guys, we'll meet in our next video. Thank you.